everybody, welcome to your 10-minute core workout for the week. I'm super excited to be working on our abs together. It'll go by super fast and then you'll be done for the day. Just before you start any exercise, as always, make sure you've consulted with your doctor and gotten the go-ahead. Today's workout, you're not going to need any equipment. It's all going to be body weight. We're going to be doing 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest for 5 exercises, 2 times through. If 30 seconds of work is maybe a little bit too much for you, take it down to 15 or 20 seconds of work, then rest. If 30 seconds is maybe not challenging enough, bump it up to 40, 45 seconds, whatever suits you. Your workout is up to you. You know your body, so challenge yourself, but also make sure you have proper form and are using good technique. Awesome, so we'll hop right into it. We're gonna get started with a plank. Just before we start, I'm gonna show you a couple variations. The traditional forearm plank, I'm on my forearms, up on the tips of my toes, and my body is in a straight line from my head down to my feet. My core is nice and tight. This is pretty challenging. If this is too much for you, keep your body where it is, drop the knees. Core stays nice and tight, exact same thing, all right? So we're going 30 seconds here. Are we ready? And go. Good, so if I'm on my toes, I'm here. If I'm on my knees, I'm here. Regardless, I want you to make sure you're in a straight line. So I don't want your hips coming up here, as well as I don't want them dipping like this. We want to tuck our core in, keep that straight line, squeeze our glutes, our hamstrings, stay on the tips of those toes. Good, last couple seconds, stay with it. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, first 30-second break. Next exercise, we're gonna be doing a Russian twist. This is awesome for working your obliques, the side muscles of your abs here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your heels on the ground, toes up, back nice and flat, and you're just gonna hinge backwards. So my back is flat, but I'm not sitting upright. I'm hinging a little bit. If this is too much, stay here. If you wanna add the twist, we're just gonna be twisting back and forth like so. All right, 30 seconds has started. Good. So we want to focus on that twist, keeping our core nice and tight, shoulders back. Good, and breathing. If you want a little bit of a challenge, pick up 1 foot. Maybe you pick up 2 feet. But for beginners, I would start with your feet on the ground so you can really feel that twist. Good, last 5 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and time. Alrighty, next one here is going to be a lower ab exercise, so that's about belly button area down. This is going to be a single leg drop. For these single leg exercises, you can either switch at 15 seconds or do one side for the first round, the other side for the other round. So here, my lower back is pressed into the ground, arms are at my side, my legs are up, one leg is coming down and up, or you can alternate down and up. Good, so I want you to keep that lower back pressed into the ground. If your lower back starts coming up, bring your legs up a little bit higher. So I come to here, I feel my lower back coming up, and I come back up. Good. You can either have your head down or lift it up, whatever is more comfortable for you, but I want you to take it nice and slow and really feel those lower abs helping pull you down and bring you back up. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Alrighty, next up we have a single leg bicycle crunch. This is kind of an upper ab as well as oblique exercise, so those side muscles on our abs. So I'm gonna have you plant one leg, other leg's gonna be out straight, arms behind your head, and you're gonna reach your knee towards your opposite shoulder. A lot of people think elbow, think shoulder, so that you're rotating up, all right? So 30 seconds here, knee to shoulder, good, and back out, good. Now I don't want you to just drop your leg and come down. Hold your abs tight, hold that leg up, come across and down. Good, if you need to keep your knee bent, if it's too much to straighten it, just stay bent here and here. Good, 10 more seconds. I'm gonna switch on the second round, so I'm just gonna stay on this side for 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, our last exercise is gonna be just a basic crunch. for your crunch, feet are planted, arms can be beside your head, they can be straight up above you, or they can be crossed on your chest. Regardless, I don't want you coming up and down, jerking your spine. What I want you to do is be nice and controlled, and I'm just lifting this tiny bit of my shoulder blades off the ground, engaging my abs, and coming back down. So it's not a big jerking movement. It's a tiny crunch up and down. All right, 30 seconds here. So arms behind my head, coming up and down. I like to think of it, if there was something right over top of your nose, I'm reaching right up there. So straight above me. Good, last 10 seconds. Engage those abs, keep the lower abs pressed into the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, one round down. We've got one more round. If 5 minutes of abs was enough for you, all good. Thanks for being here. If you're gonna continue with round number 2, we're gonna be going right back to our plank. If your abs are getting a little bit tired, maybe you need to pause the video, take a little bit more rest, or use one of the modifications or variations to make sure you're doing the exercises properly so that you're getting the most benefit out of them. Alrighty, so back to our plank in 3, 2, and go. So remembering, if we're at our knees, our core is nice and tight. If we're on our toes, exact same thing. Here it's really helpful, again, if you have a mirror and you can do your plank in front of it and see, oh, actually my hips are up here. Oh, they're down here, so that you know, because a lot of times when we first start out, we don't know what the proper plank feels like. Good, so tuck those hips under, squeeze the glutes. 5 more seconds for 3, 2, 1, and down. Alrighty, coming into that Russian twist. And again, too, I forgot to mention this, but if you were, say, doing the plank on your toes, maybe 20 seconds in, you're really fatigued, come and drop to your knees. You're still in that plank, but that way you're not damaging your lower back or injuring yourself, but you're still getting a workout out of it rather than just completely resting. So same thing with your Russian twist. Maybe you were doing your twists, you're getting pretty tired. Just stay with the decline sit, right? All right, and go. So maybe I'm here, my shoulders are back, my back is nice and flat, I'm hinging, and maybe I'm twisting. So just a small twist. My body isn't shaking around like this. My knees are still. Everything in my body is still. I'm just moving through my upper body, all right? Good, so 10 seconds, really get that twist into your obliques. Good, breathe for 3, 2, 1, and time. Alrighty, coming into our single leg lift. Whew. So again, bracing the core. There's not a huge gap in my lower back. I'm tucking my hips under. My abs are braced as if someone was gonna come punch me or tickle me in the stomach. That feeling you get when you tuck your abs in, that's how we wanna brace during our core exercises. So 3, 2, 1. We've got one leg coming down and up, down, and up. Good. When I start to feel my lower back come off the ground, I stop right there. Maybe it's not a huge movement, but rather than using your hip flexors and coming down to the ground, you're actually using your abs, staying in control of your motion, and getting the most out of this exercise. Good, we've got 5 seconds for 3, 2, 1, and time. Alrighty, 2 more exercises here. We have our single leg bicycle crunch. So if you did one leg last time, we're gonna switch to the opposite leg this time. Just trying to think about what I did. Honestly, I think I didn't do this side, so I'm gonna do this side. When I checked my video, I might have accidentally done this side twice, and then I'll need to do 2 more sets of abs. Alrighty, get ready and go. Good, so opposite shoulder is reaching across to that knee and coming back down. Good. So we're reaching up and across and down. Good. This is a controlled movement. I'm not jerking around trying to get as many reps as I can. I'm slow, I hold at the top, and I come back down. Good. Reach up and back. Really feel that twist through your core. Last few seconds. And time. Alrighty, last exercise of the day, and we're all done, is our basic crunch. Again, a nice small movement. We're not jerky, we're taking our time, we're breathing. Getting your most out of your ab exercises is about slowing down and actually engaging your abs. A lot of times people end up using their hip flexors, their lower back, a ton of different other muscles, and they feel it in their abs a little bit, but they're not getting the most out of the exercise that they could. So last 30 seconds, make these crunches count, then you're all done. Good, so I'm reaching up and down. I'm thinking that I'm reaching right above my nose. Tiny lift in my shoulder blades. And up. Good. Make it more challenging. Hold it at the top for a second. And down. Coming up, hold. And down. Good. Press through those feet. Make sure you breathe here. I want you to exhale as you reach up and down. And we're all done. 10 minutes went by just like that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had an awesome core workout and that you're having a wonderful week. I can't wait to see you guys again for your next workout.